So hello and welcome to another episode of Top 5s.
This week we're doing our top 5 favourite Game Boy games.
Game Boy Games. We did I know it's like you're saying Game Boy Games.
Yeah, but this includes Game Boy Advance, blah,
stuff
blah, blah,
like that,
blah.
yeah. So, remember, in the comment section, tell us what your top Game Boy games are.
Yeah, or Game Boy Advance, blah, blah, blah.
Stop going blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. So, we hope you guys enjoyed the video.
And
We'll
see
see
you
you
in a bit.
after.
Bye.
Blade.
Blade, the vampire hunting superhero, comes straight out of the Marvel Comics inspired film and onto your Game Boy Color.
In this single-player side-scrolling action game, you play as Blade, who thanks to unusual birth circumstances is granted inhuman strength and agility.
In the game's story, you'll investigate the appearance of a new vampire clan. Of course, whenever Blade goes investigating, fast and furious battles are sure to follow, and this time around is no exception.
In addition to your natural vampire killing abilities, you make use of Blade's trademark sword, as well as a few more explosive weapons.
Blade has a huge array of moves to take out his opponents, and his arsenal only gets bigger as the game goes on.
After completing stages, you can improve Blade's skill in areas you feel are most important to customise your character.
So we included this game just because we've had some great fun playing it. Even though it's not the best game, it's still enjoyable to us.
Fun fact, wow! This game is based on the motion picture Blade starring Wesley Snipes, which is based on the Marvel comic book series, which is in turn a spin-off from the Tomb of Dracula comic book series. Tetris.
Tetris is a puzzle video game for the Game Boy released in 1989. It is a portable version of Alexei Pajitnov's original Tetris, and it was bundled in the North American and European releases of the Game Boy itself.
The Game Boy version of Tetris plays identically to the versions of Tetris released on other platforms. A random sequence of shapes composed of 4 square blocks each fall down the playing field.
The objective of the game is to manipulate these shapes by moving each one sideways and rotating it by 90-degree units, with the aim of creating a horizontal line of blocks without gaps.
When one or more such lines are created, they disappear, and the blocks above them move down by a number of lines cleared. As in most standard versions of Tetris, blocks do not automatically fall into open gaps when lines are cleared.
So most people know of Tetris and will agree it's one of those really addictive kind of games.
You can have a lot of fun playing this game, and for something so simple, it's a great game. Fun fact, wow!
According to Guinness World Records, Tetris is the most ported game in history, appearing on 65 different platforms.
Super Mario Land 2.
Super Mario Land 2 is a platforming video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy and is the sequel to Super Mario Land.
In Super Mario Land 2, the player takes control of Mario, whose main objective is to reclaim his castle stolen by the antagonist Wario.
However, the magical seal that Wario placed on the castle entrance can only be undone by collecting 6 golden coins, which are guarded by Wario's henchmen in various locations of Mario Land.
Mario's quest revolves around retrieving each of the golden coins in order to regain access to his castle and defeat Wario.
We chose Super Mario Land 2 because it's a great game, also we find it has really smooth controls.
Fun fact, wow! The music for this game was done by Kazumi Totaka. If the player waits on the game over screen for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Totaka's song will play. Sonic Advance.
Sonic Advance is a 2001 platform game in the Sonic the Hedgehog series, developed by Dimps and Sonic Team and published in Japan by Sega for the Game Boy Advance.
The game follows Sonic and his friends as they travel through various zones in order to stop Dr. Eggman from taking over South Island.
The game features 4 playable characters, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Amy. Each character has the same moveset as they did in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, with the addition of a melee attack.
There are 6 normal zones, each of which contain 2 acts. Act 1 is cleared by reaching the goal, and Act 2 is cleared by destroying the boss robot at the end.
We really enjoy the Sonic game, so it's no surprise that we had to put this one in here.
It's a very enjoyable game and well worthy of its place in this list. Fun fact, wow!
The invincibility theme from Sonic Advance 2 and 3 is present in the data for this game, despite using the classic invincibility theme from Sonic 1 and 2.
Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow is a 1998 role-playing video game developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy. It is a remake of Pokemon Red and Blue.
The player goes on a journey catching Pokemon for the Pokédex, which you use to defeat the 8 gym leaders and eventually the Elite Four, all while battling Team Rocket, a gang devoted to using Pokemon in order to make themselves more powerful.
So we really enjoyed this game, and to be honest, we could have put Pokemon Red or Blue as the number 1, because they're all pretty similar and really great games.
We've spent countless hours playing these Pokemon games, and they have consumed a great deal of our childhood. Overall, they are amazing games and well worthy of the number 1 spot.
Fun fact, wow!
There are only 37 unique sounds for all 150 Pokemon cries. Effects such as modifying the speed and pitch are applied to those 37 base sounds to make the different cries for each Pokemon. So we hope you enjoyed this week's top 5 favourite Game Boy games.
So remember, tell us what your top 5 Game Boy games are.
Well, it doesn't have to
or
be
top
top
5, but I always say top 5.
Yeah,
So
or
we
Game
make
Boy
top 5.
Advance, anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah!
So remember guys, we've got a whole rest of the week full of videos for
You
you.
were going to say a whole week then, weren't you? You forgot we're halfway through the week already.
Yeah, I'm thinking because obviously, you know, it's near the end of the week now.
Get ready to 10 facts about this week, featuring question mark.
Yeah, the Riddler. And we got our shout out show Sunday. So thank you guys for watching.
See you Friday.
See you later.
Alligator.